My name is Kathleen Klink, and this is my HERS story. By profession, I'm an educator, and I did that 47 years. I like to collaborate, and I like to listen to people share their thoughts. Part of a passion of mine is to be sure that people have a voice. And when I was on city council, we hired our new city manager, Joshua Smith. One of his first ideas was a strategic plan for the path going forward. And one component of that plan was talking about neighborhoods. So I was fortunate enough to chair that component, and we evolved into what we call today our movement, 17 Strong, because we have 17 distinct neighborhoods. It's all about helping residents have safe, clean, and active neighborhoods. And in order to make that happen, we have grants available. So they have the resources to make things happen. And for the last 5 years, and this is the best part for me, we've been doing it with 5th grade students. We go into their classroom and explain what a nano grant is and listen to their ideas, and then we let them know they have money available to implement their idea. Their eyes are like saucers. They can't believe it. But then I say to them, you have a voice, and your voice matters. We need to hear it. And I really think it was my career in public education. I think those 47 years introduced me to so many unique people, unique ideas, the importance of collaborating, the importance of building relationships based on trust. I think I just learned from all of that experience. And then when I retired, I had the opportunity to take some of those ideas that I had learned and dealt with and implemented to some other areas besides being in a school. I actually was not going to run for city council, but one of the members of council ran for mayor, and he is our current mayor, Pat Moeller. And so I was recruited to become a councilwoman for his 2 years. But it was such an enjoyable experience, and it was invigorating, and it seemed to me we were all making a bit of a difference. And so I said, well, I'm going to run my own campaign. So I did that for 2 consecutive campaigns. So I was there 10 years, and again, met lots of people and saw so many changes here in Hamilton, all for the betterment. I felt like our members of City Council were there for the same reason. We didn't come with an agenda. We came because we saw Hamilton where we were then and where we could go in the future, and how do we work together to make it happen. And we did. I stay motivated when I have challenges. And there were always challenges, and they were of all varying sorts. You can just imagine in a city of 65,000 people and change occurring almost on a daily basis. That change kept me going. But along with that change, I've always had mentors. So if there was an idea that I thought perhaps council could implement or others could implement, and I wasn't sure quite how the steps might go, there was always someone there who would say, Kathy, let's sit down and talk. A mentor for me is someone who's already been there. Maybe they haven't done everything, but they've had experiences I hadn't yet had, and they could show me the way. They could introduce me to how I might want to strategize or how I might want to think about implementing an idea. I think sometimes people look at mentors as you have them because you're not able to get the job done. I think it's the exact opposite. I think mentors are there because they value sharing their ideas and they value seeing growth in an individual. And that's how I looked at them helping me. It's important to give back. I've always found that to be of value. It could be giving back time, energy, ideas, resources, whatever it might be. And when you give back, you're making a commitment. And commitments are incredibly important because then that says your word matters. And I value, if I'm going to make a commitment, I'm going to follow through. And I want people to know that, because if you say you're going to do something and then you don't show up or it never happens, then you've let down how many others who were counting on you. So I think giving back and making a commitment and following through, developing those trusting relationships, that's the path forward that I've tried to follow, and I hope that's maybe what I'm identified as being like.